Yo, 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 yo. All right, all right, all right.
I'm ready.
Hey!
You're definitely going to have to do some editing.
This is going to be a mess, this one.
There's going to be a lot of editing on this
It's
one.
garbage. It's garbage.
Your lost boys are back for season 3. So open wide and get ready to receive. They still don't have any structure in place, but they're about to unload their podcast in your face. Open wide, boy. Here we come.
Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome to your Lost Boys. We've got Ryan and Sam and Clive, and we're here to give you all the good news about shit. I don't know. I don't know if there's a plan for this episode. Let's find
It's been
out.
a little while since we all recorded together, I think. Feels a little... Whenever we have a little break, it always feels like I come back into it and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Who am I? And I'm like desperately scraping down things to talk about. But I just had a natural, lovely bit of content happen to me about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, nice.
I think I've taken all of the skin off of my gullet.
Oh. Oh,
So
mate. I think it's content, mate. Keep going.
it's actually quite bad, but my dad has got in, since moving down to Cornwall, he's really got into the self-sufficient lifestyle.
Yeah.
So he's growing all his own veg, and he's growing stuff, and he doesn't really know what he's growing. He's a little bit clueless about it. So he said he had this plant, and he said he wasn't sure if it was a chili plant or a pepper plant.
Oh,
So he
no.
gave me all of these. What he said to me
Were
were
peppers.
peppers. So I chopped up and they're all different colours, and they didn't look, they looked more like peppers than chilies, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I cut up about 5 of them this morning to go with my onions in my omelette.
I was wondering where you're going with this, because it's quite
Yeah.
savoury, but an omelette,
I didn't
that
just
makes
like
sense. An
pour
omelette.
oil down my throat, I was, I didn't just decide to harm myself for content.
Well, you should.
Well, I have done before.
True.
We know I put my body on the line. But I cut up like 5 of these little peppers, put them all in an omelette. And as I was cooking it, I started having like a coughing attack because fumes just started filling the kitchen. And I don't know if you've ever had it when you cook a hot vegetable,
Yeah,
spicy
sometimes.
thing. Jesus Christ, I was crying, and then I thought, well, I've cooked it, so I'm gonna eat it. And I thought I'm gonna watch something real nice when I eat my omelette. So I put on the new Ben Howard Tiny Desk gig that I haven't watched yet, and thought
Yeah,
this is
sure,
gonna be
mate.
really nice.
You put on kids' cartoons, and we all know.
I
it,
put
so
on
that's
Billie
fine.
Eilish.
Oh yeah.
And then I proceeded to have basically, well, I thought I was going to die. Like I was choking and coughing because it was, honest to God, it was so hot. I still feel kind of like sweaty now. It was like, these were fucking chilies, man.
The real deal.
And now, yeah, it feels like I've permanently got something stuck in my throat. And every time I have a sip of my coffee, it burns. So, that's my day from now on.
So
Cheers.
my parents grow chilies as well, and the thing about them, they're quite good, but they're very sporadic. They're very hit or miss. So when you cook with them, you'll put like 2 chilies in, say, a chili or a curry, and you'll be like, oh, that's disappointingly not spicy at all. And then
Yeah,
next
it's
time,
so random.
And then next time, yeah, you put 2 in, and it's literally like
Just fire.
just pain
Like-
and fire, and you're just like, how is there no standardization to it?
Yeah, and it's literally off the same plant. It's just completely randomized. I don't know how they get them so perfect in the supermarkets. Genetically bred chilies.
Yeah, it'll be very controlled, won't it? Whatever
But
they do.
it was a very hot omelette this morning. So but isn't hot omelette a great name for a band?
Yeah, that is. Actually.
Hey, we're hot omelette, and this song's called "Burn Your Gullet."
Yeah, wait.
Hot omelette.
Which
Yeah!
band is it? I'm sure it sounds like a parody of an already existing band name.
Hot Omelette sounds like a band that they do the covers of the Kooks, or they do like Kasabian covers, and the guy just can never get any of the songs in the right key to the rest of the band.
Yeah, and they're all like in their early 40s, obviously. This
And they're
band.
doing like they get booked for like weddings, and he's like inappropriately like gyrating.
And the main singer
like,
always gets way too drunk compared to the rest of the band.
properly on the on the Chang, going into like a Christian baptism party, and he's just doing lines and lines of Chang,
And he sweats so much.
Yeah.
like really overweight.
Woo! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get sexual tonight? Let me introduce you to my band, Hot Omlette. Baby, let's get naked. Come on, everybody, come here. Whoa, can I just say the bride is looking tasty tonight? I wouldn't like to supple on those nerves, if you know what I mean. Now, this is my friend on the keyboards. Let's go. Oh, everybody get naked.
This is a wedding. What are you doing? No! Oh, don't get it out. Ooh.
I'm definitely getting older, because when I was younger, I'd think it was hilarious if like the band at a wedding just got outrageously off their faces. But now, if I was at a wedding and the band, like the lead singer, was absolutely munted, I'd be like, "What are you doing? You're wrecking their special
Yeah,
day."
you're reckoning a special day, and they're paying you so much of their actual hard-earned cash.
I'll be honest, I was at a wedding and that happened. Like, he was like going on his knees, like sliding across the floor. Like, what?
It wasn't, was it?
No, no.
Oh, I think you should beep that out, because I was assuming everything we were saying was basically based on a description of.
Well, that's what they do, isn't it? But this, I have seen that, and then later on, when they were supposed to come back on and do another set, the guy was like throwing up in the bushes.
Oh god!
And everyone, like, I remember the bride and all the family and everyone was so angry, but I have to admit, it was so funny. Oh my god, it actually made
Rock
the wedding
and
better,
roll.
because everyone that wasn't connected to the family just found it absolutely hilarious. Like, let alone at this point, everyone's absolutely pumped anyway.
Yeah.
We'd all been doing that Chang.
But that's another reason why you're like, imagine if your job is to do a couple of those a week or whatever, a couple of functions a week, and it's great in your 20s. You just get shit faced or do whatever you want to do to have a good
unhealthy
time every
lifestyle.
night. But you're getting into your late 20s, into your 30s, and you have to still go to like a couple of parties a week, and you
Yeah.
just. I'd die. I think I'd just.
I was
die.
in bed by 9 last night, and that wasn't on any substance at all.
I've got us one follower on Twitter in the last 3 weeks. So
We got a follower.
Yeah, it's me, but that's all right.
I got Instagram sorted out. Do you want to go on it?
Hey,
I got Instagram sorted out. Do you
God.
want to go on it?
have you got loads of followers now?
Don't know. Have a look.
What are you taking pictures of? Don't you dare take pictures of.
He's
No,
uploading
you just
pictures that he's done screenshots of you looking really grim, mate. That's what I reckon.
It is, isn't it? It's literally going to be that. Oh, no.
So, guys, what you need to do is you need to go on your search bar and just type in "your lost boys," but with a full stop in between each of the words, because someone's
Oh
already
my
got it,
God.
unfortunately.
We really picked the wrong name.
That'll get the crowds in. Yeah. We should have gone with Chunky Lemon, shouldn't we?
I think we
Chunky
still
Lemon
can.
was
I think we
so much better.
I think we should change it to Chunky
And
Lemon.
like
now.
the artwork is just a big like a lemon with a face, but it's really oversized, and he's just sweating, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so chunky."
You bought 4,500 followers, mate. How have you? Where have you paid money on the dark web for 4,500?
What the fuck? No. What have you done?
I literally just bought. Well, to be fair, I bought 11,000 followers, and they gave me 9,000, and then after a day, they all got blocked, and it's now gone to 4,452.
Bot accounts.
Yeah, they're all
Oh
bots.
my god!
So
How
guys,
much-
you got like 4,400.
one post, 4,452 followers, and we're only following 23 people. And I'm guessing the 23 people are just our friends.
I'll just try to find as many podcasts that were like in the top 10, and I just I don't know who they are, but I just copied all their handles and then just follow them all, mate.
Wow. Well, at least there's only one post that you've made a little thing for, a little listen or don't.
It's actually it's a
feature.
listen thing, and it's just kind of getting really aggressive.
Yeah, it's the trailer, isn't it? I actually think
Yeah,
that might be a bit too harsh. I'm starting to think I come across as a little bit abrupt when I'm getting agitated.
That's what you sound like when you talk to us, by the way, off camera.
Yeah, I know.
You
it's
are
bad,
a little
isn't
bit
it?
abrasive.
It's
not-
well bad. mate.
Quite
It's
abrasive,
fucking-
yeah. Quite abrasive.
Speaking of which, we could really do with doing the new trailer. Like, we've got so much more golden nuggets.
Yeah.
Just have me talking about shitting myself on the soup review, and some expert music behind that. That'll get the followers in.
You reckon?
That.
Yeah, Sam's just got to put another 6 to 8 hours in on the editing and just fucking, get a grip.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
The Cyberspace Sinkhole.
Right, I've got a cyberspace sinkhole which has been burning a hole in my pocket for like 3 weeks. It's
Yeah,
not
go
even
on.
that good. I'm just going to send the article on the WhatsApp. It's the title more than anything. Because it's
Okay.
from your neck of the woods, Ryan. So I just thought it was just a great title.
New neighbor from upcountry tells farmer off of fertilizing. Oh, this is another Karen thing, isn't it?
Yeah, basically a
Oh,
farmer in
man.
Cornwall was doing his usual stuff on the field, like spreading muck. But because it was very sunny a few weeks ago, some new
Particularly
London type tried to tell the farmer off for making it smelly around where they lived. And then the
Yeah.
rest of the community was just like, basically, fuck off back to London if you don't like the smell of manure. And that's the whole story. But, it ties in with some dull stuff. And also, I know you're down there. And I just love the title because it's so aggro.
Right.
Shall I
New
say it in a
neighbour
London
from
accent for you guys so
upcountry.
everybody can hear it?
Yeah. Do it.
It's a bit posh, isn't it? It's a bit posh London.
To the farmer.
To the farm. No, I can't even do it.
That was so Dorset. To the farmer. I can smell the spraying of fertilizer on neighboring fields. It is entirely unreasonable. In this heat, to expect residents to not be able to open their windows due to the smell. Aside from this, I have a 60th birthday party this weekend and wish my guests to be able to celebrate in my garden. Please do not spray in this field in this heat wave, or I will have to ask the Environment Agency to deal with the matter. Now, coming from my job is an agricultural sort of thing, and I can tell you for sure that this farmer would have read this and he would have mixed
Gone and
up the
sprayed.
most disgusting concoction the most environmentally he would have literally got every chemical, every bit of feces from every animal he could find, chum it all up, and that would have literally gone on every field he had.
Yeah.
That's what That's what my work would have done.
Are you saying you've done that before, right?
I'm not. I'm saying I have viewed. I've seen things.
I've seen
I've seen, I've seen things, but I guarantee that would have made the situation 1,000 times worse.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I side with the farmer on this one for sure. But it's just such a silly conflict, isn't it? Like, you know, the guy writing such a petty little uppity note, and then the farmer just being like, "Just fuck off." You just yeah, it's stupid, but it's funny. So.
Oh, it's great. But
those people from up country coming down here and telling us not to spray shit everywhere.
There's a farmer near my work that he kept people were complaining that he was using the road that they collect their kids from on the school, but this road is basically the road to the farm.
The only
and this
road.
and this school's been built there in like the past 2 years. And they kept complaining, and one day he just took the combine harvester and went down the road. And probably not the combine harvester. He took something and just sprayed all of the parents' cars with shit, like as they were in them, waiting for the kids. And he just absolutely like I got shown a picture of it, and it was like Slowy, just all over the cars.
Is this how farmers address complaints now? They just spray shit everywhere.
It is down here, man. Down in Cornwall, we got our own laws.
You throw shit at me, and I'll throw shit back at you.
Exactly. And let us, it's agriculture. It's not environmentally friendly, but it's nature.
It's science.
It's science. On Friday, I had a little. I was just doing odd jobs on a Friday. I'd normally go around the farm and fix things and try and, do stuff I haven't had a chance to do.
Sounds like a bucksy day, Ryan. Oh, what are you doing this Friday? I'm just patrolling the farm, looking for little odd jobs, having a roll,
tinkering,
cup of tea,
smoking my skinny cigarette on the establishment. So we've got in the greenhouses, we've got these little, they're like these little hanging white boxes that have thermometers in them and like fans in them, and they basically measure the humidity and all of that in the greenhouses to make sure everything's tickety-boo. And they've got they got certain fans and things in them, and after a while they tend to get a little bit jammed, just from stuff in the air, seed and stuff like that. So I tried to fix one. Now, I recorded what it sounded like when I went up to it before I decided to fix it.
Here we go.
So you can hear, it's this fan, something's getting jammed, something's getting caught. That's not nice,
Dude,
is it?
this is really hurting my autism badly.
Yeah, so that's not great, is it?
Something's
so I was like,
okay. There. Yeah, it's not right.
So I was like, time to get out the WD-40, because we all know WD-40
fixes everything that needs to move.
Yeah, you've got a punctured tire, spray some WD-40 on it, sorted,
and it will start
moving. It fixes everything. So I went and got that and a couple of spanners and maybe a little hammer.
Hit it
when
with
the
a hammer.
WD-40 did actually fail me.
Oh, shit.
And this is basically what it sounded like once I'd fixed it.
Oh, shit.
That's really hurting my brain.
And as you can hear,
you made it
completely fixed.
It's not rattling.
It's still doing that now. It's still doing it, right now. I just backed out of the greenhouse, didn't tell anybody, and
just went into the bushes.
I have made that better or worse.
Carried on tinkering.
A few more days tinkering like that, Ryan, and that business is going to be out of business.
I pride myself on being pretty handy, but that is where I draw the line. Any thermometer equipment, anything with fans, moving parts, nah.
I thought for a second when you started talking about it that you were going to say something mental like it was jammed and you didn't turn it off properly, and then you got it working and it hit your face off or something. But I can see that your face is there, so it's
I'm
not
all
that.
good. It's not that. I just broke a machine. So yeah. I
Nope.
just had to record it because I was there. It didn't make me concerned. It just made me laugh. And I thought, that's a good couple of minutes on the podcast.
That will stretch out.
I will admit that is pretty specialist. There's people I think will require a certain amount of autism to get the satisfaction from hearing the two different tones. But I liked it. I'm just saying.
It's good. It's a machine. It's thermometer ASMR. There you go. Fan ASMR.
Do you know in South Korea, apparently they believe if you leave a fan on overnight, you die.
What, the devil comes out and kills you or something?
They believe it. South Korea, fan death. Look it up. If you leave a fan on overnight, you die. I think I've said this on this podcast before. It's just such a
No,
weird
you
fact.
definitely haven't.
Have I
No,
not?
that's a new one.
Honestly,
That's new.
Google it. People out there, 37 listeners, when you get a chance, South Korea, fan death. It's just a cultural phenomenon that in South Korea, they believe if you leave a fan on overnight, you like dehydrate and die or something. I'm not exactly sure what they think it does.
God.
But
Australians would probably go mental at that idea because I'm swear.
Fan
the
death. It's on Wikipedia. It's got its own Wikipedia page. Fan death.
yeah, it's my
Mate,
Wikipedia.
this is going in the cyberspace section.
Okay, cue the music. Cue the music.
The cyberspace sinkhole.
Okay. Fan death is a belief that running an electric fan in a closed room with unopened or no windows will cause death.
Oh, God.
While no concrete evidence supports the concept, belief in fan death persisted to the mid-2000s in South Korea, and also to a lesser extent in Japan. Japan believe this. They've got aircon in every fucking room.
Let's avoid the situation, mate. Yeah.
Is it a double bank holiday this week?
No.
Or did I dream that?
No. This is the last bank holiday of the year.
Okay. Well, I've
So people
worked
just
every single bank holiday this year.
That's sad.
Making bank, bro.
Should we do a making bank?
Have you got a making bank?
Clive, we've got a new segment for you, by the way. We've come up with a
Oh,
new segment,
yes.
and I
Oh,
think
I
it's
see.
really relevant. It's really relevant to our podcast because the whole point of the concept is we don't know what we're doing. We could be in places. We're trying to make a better life for ourselves. We quit our jobs, but now it's the next step. We're trying to make bank, bro. Ryan,
Oh,
hit it.
yeah.
What if I could turn that 100 into 200?
Invest! It's so hot right now!
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You don't want to miss out on this.
Stocks! Raise! Sell!
We trade the best forex.
Making bank, bro! Yeah!
That's... Oh,
So in this segment, I'll explain it to you, Clive. You have no idea.
I feel like I could get the gist, to be honest, of what kooky schemes to make bank have you come up with this week?
Exactly,
Basically.
Clive. You've got it spot on. We've got to make it easy for everybody, right? So you don't have to explain it every single time. And we get to decide at the end whether it's making bank or not making bank.
Investable or not?
All right, Del Boy
Exactly.
and Rodney and fucking Del Boy. That's you two.
So I've got-
Which one's which?
I've got an idea, guys. I've got an idea. I've got a good way of making bank. It's a website. It's a really good website, and it's called.
OnlyFans?
It's called. Nah, that was being done. Although I'm thinking, it's been cancelled, isn't it? Maybe we'll make
No,
another
it's
one.
back on now. They think it might have just been a big
Ah,
viral marketing scam, basically.
What, did they
that-
close OnlyFans?
No, they were going to get rid of sexual explicit content, and then like a week later.
But
they
that
were like-
is OnlyFans.
Yeah, so like a week later, they were just like,
That's like-
yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
That's basically, if you took porn off the internet, there'd only be one website left.
Yeah, bring back
saying,
the porn.
Bring back the porn.
Do you know what the funny thing was with OnlyFans was designed by the actual like the people that created it, they designed it to be Patreon, so it's supposed to be for fans, for like bands and stuff, and like for celebrities. It was never meant for porn.
But it is now.
It got completely hijacked by the porn industry.
I watched a thing. It was like one of those like BBC Three weird things in the middle of the night, and it was about OnlyFans. And it was this guy, right? And he was like our age, and he spent all his time in the gym. He was absolutely stacked, and he made like $4,000 a week from just like gyrating on camera and occasionally putting a dildo up his ass. And he made something like $4,000
Sounds like your
a
Friday
week.
night, mate.
Sounds like the fucking dream, right?
Yeah, if you can monetize what you do anyway, Ryan, it'd be great. Right?
If you can manage that, easily achievable. But he was all he did was go to the gym, maintain a tight bod, and have a bit of fun on camera.
I mean, obviously, it's predominantly women on OnlyFans, isn't it? And I feel like the weird fetish sort of things where they like just take pictures of their feet or something, and guys pay
that's
them
easy money.
Hundreds of like you're literally doing nothing, like nothing.
Maybe we should set one up. Like,
no,
obviously,
you keep on wanting to set it up. There's such a thing as having dignity, mate. You know, like,
look at these babies. Ooh, look how
Ryan's just got his foot up on the table and just showing us his feet now.
Look at the moneymaker on that. Look at that wide girth. That is a girthy.
It's such a
that
flat
is a
foot. It's
girthy
ridiculous.
foot. It's a duck. It's a duck flapper. That's what
I've got the biggest big toe in business. I have, mate. It's the
Have
biggest.
you?
It's
You
the
guys
biggest.
are
That's your
way off
tagline. You know, on Twitter, you have a little tagline underneath your name. I got the biggest big toe in the business.
which business? Don't ask.
Yeah. Anyway,
you were going to tell me
Toe
about how you're going to make
business.
bank, though. I'm tired of
so
listening to
Clive,
that.
this is
sorry.
how we're going to make bank.
We
And
digress.
also, just FYI, for all our ideas that go out there for the world to hear, we
copyright.
own them. Yeah, it's copyright. Yeah, you can't.
Patent
Although
pending.
it's open, although it's like open domain now and nobody's heard it. If we see our ideas go out there, we are coming for you. We're going to get.
I mean, we had a corker last week, Clive. Had an absolute gold mine last week.
Oh,
But you'll have to listen to the episode to find that out, won't you?
oh, wait, did you guys do one without me? I didn't think you did one.
The betrayal.
Ah, that's a bit mean. I wasn't paying any
I didn't
attention
think.
to
I
that.
thought you realised. To be fair, but
No, I
we did it
didn't.
for a
I
joke.
Ah, yeah. We
Wait, when was that?
we ghosted your ass.
Was that after sick one? Did you do another one?
I think it
Or
was.
before?
I think it was when you just had. No, we had one that completely failed, where you just couldn't. You couldn't get the wheels turning on your computer.
No, because I did. It took like half an hour, and then we did like half an hour of me being like, "I'm really ill as well." Was it
Yeah,
before? Or
I
after?
don't
can't
know. I
remember.
think it was. It was definitely. You were definitely invited, but it just didn't happen. We didn't just think. Let's stab that fucker in the back.
I don't think I've done that recently. I think you guys have screwed me over there. That's not very
It
nice.
hurts, doesn't it? It hurts.
I think I specifically
does it hurt,
said.
Clive?
Yeah, it does. I was
Does it,
like,
imagine that pain times 1,000 when you
Specifically
find out
said,
your friends have made about 20 individual episodes without saying a single word to you.
yeah, that was
Imagine
all Sam's
that
fault.
pain.
He's a sneaky.
So
sneaky.
fuck you.
He's a
Ryan, remind me
sneaky
about that.
Sneaky
Remind me about that because I got a big news about that in a minute for you. What's
Oh
our test
no,
date
have
now?
you done another one? Have you made another podcast?
No, I'll tell you now. You know, this segment's completely, absolutely
Yeah, it's
fucked.
like,
isn't
We
it?
what?
So,
fucked
We
it, haven't we?
fucking
We
back.
fucked it.
I'll tell you now. I deleted the Euro podcast for you
Why did you
That's
do that?
the way I
because I'll tell you why. It's official.
It's
This
dead meat.
podcast is now the main podcast because it's got more
The
listeners now.
main premium podcast.
It has more downloads and listens. So
I mean,
by that
who the
logic,
fuck's
had
going to
to.
go back and listen to a podcast about a football tournament that was like 3 months
amateur
ago?
podcast,
Football
yeah.
moves,
Exactly.
yeah. I mean, you still got quite a lot of listens on it, but besides the point. But you feeling a little bit sad that we did an episode without you, Clive?
Yeah, I do.
You don't understand the word pain.
You can never match my suffering.
These cuts are deep and they'll never heal. In fact, you getting a little bit peed off that we did one episode.
A little
with you
taste.
It's even more insulting to me that you actually have the cheek to be annoyed about that.
Well, I'll listen to it, and if I don't like it, I don't know, I'll attack you somehow.
But it's on air from now on. I believe we referred to you as the Stain.
If I remember correctly,
time.
we were texting back and forth trying to arrange a time, and I think you just couldn't do like a whole week or something like that because obviously you've got
I
a
was
job.
at work, you little bitches.
So I just text Ryan literally straight away after, going like, "I'm free now because I've just moved house." And you're like, "I'm free now," so we just did it. Yeah.
Our pockets were overflow with content, and you gotta serve it while it's hot.
I think as well.
So we just went for it.
If we discussed how we had so much content for the episode where you were a broken man basically, so it was all of our like offcuts from that we really needed to get out there, and had to use up because obviously Strippers for Breakfast really took up a big old seg.
So you did use bits of that in that episode? Or...
No, we didn't use. No. Basically, they're all good.
He's just proving that he doesn't listen to the episodes, does he?
No, I know. I do when they come on Spotify. Don't bother on the what you call
This
it.
is so awkward.
On the old drop, because
On
you
the
still
Dropbox.
haven't installed the Dropbox app on. Do you know how easy it is to put Dropbox on your phone, and how much you don't have to boot up your computer for 45 minutes just to listen to one of the new jingles? Jesus Christ, Clive, get in the fucking 21st century.
Anyway, can
You
I
designed a house with iPads in the fucking walls, and you're jacking off like a fucking pilgrim.
Right.
Can I start my segment again, guys?
Yeah, sorry.
We went really
Bacon
hard.
bag, bro. This is a long. Oh, there's a lot of editing.
So
Ooh-wee.
This episode's a mess. It's going to take him 10 hours.
This is
That's
This
my
is
revenge.
delete button.
I'm going to have revenge for the rest of the episode and just interject in the wrong
No,
places.
please don't. Honestly, I have a family. Please
I
don't.
have a family. Just keep going, mate.
Son of a-
Just keep going.
right.
So this is the
Go.
episode.
Yeah, what
This-
episode?
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I don't even know anymore. I genuinely don't. This is a segment where.
Sorry, I got a tickly cough this morning. Might have it for a while as well, actually.
For the next 15
Clive,
minutes.
I really hope nobody has an affair against your will. Honestly, I really don't.
Yeah.
I dread to think what would happen.
Well, I think we know what would happen. It's a bit
They'd be
dark
dead.
for this. Bit dark
They be
for
dead.
this.
They fucking dead.
They'd be flayed.
So,
Making bank, bro.
This is
What if I could turn that 100 into 200?
Invest! It's so hot right now!
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You don't want to miss out on this.
Stocks! Raise, sell!
We trade the best Forex.
Making bank, bro! Yeah!
So you guys got to tell me if this is good. Ryan had a really good one last week, Clive, where he wanted to invent a new wrestling federation because we got WWE, we got WCW, but we need a new one.
There are a lot of
LBW.
stupid people around, and I'm sorry, but you've
Exactly.
got to be
Deep
slightly
pockets.
brain damaged to enjoy wrestling. So
Makes sense, right?
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
enjoy it for what it is. The pageantry.
Also, our podcast demographic probably includes a bit of wrestling, so you've got to be nice to them as well.
the South
mean-
Park episode on wrestling, pretty much. That's my opinion on wrestling.
Nice. Cool. So my one, it's a little bit more, not left field. It's a bit more like I really want to make money on this idea. I really want to. It's called isitcancelled.com. Now at the moment there's a big.
That sounds like a really good idea.
I know. This is why I wanted to bring it up.
I'm already
right?
in on this. Sounds like a genuinely good
So,
idea.
I
Let's
don't know.
just
The
discuss
internet's
this
just got
off
this
the
massive
podcast.
culture of just like cancelling everything, and I'm be honest, I'm a little bit sick of it. I'm getting bored of it, but I understand it. I appreciate it, and I love the people that do it for it as well. However,
What you love
this
the
website-
counsellors, but you want to make a website saying.
but I want to make money off of it. I'm sick of all the people doing it, and I just want to make money off it, so it stops the internet just being a cancelled culture. So you still get the cancellation, but it goes back to the internet being just good shit. You know, you feel
That's
out all
mental,
that trash. I'll cut it out. It's fine. So what I want to do, Clive, is I want to make a website called isitcancelled.com where basically everybody can just submit things that are cancelled, like Nestle or like Benjamin Mendy, you know, or I'm trying to think of someone else that was bad. And basically, you just have a website where you can just go on Insta and double check. Should I like that film because it's got John Cusack in it? Is he nice or is he not? Let's find out. And then you just click on his name and it'll say if he's cancelled or not with evidence. What do you reckon, Rye Dog?
Hey,
I think we're making bank, bro.
We put a load of advertisements on the side.
So I'm a
and we're
little
sorted.
confused. I'm a little confused at the whole concept. So you're saying, is this about TV programs that are cancelled?
Everything. Everything.
Just
Sunflowers.
a person in general?
marshmallows. Everything. You can just say it. They'll be like.
Oh, okay. Right here,
this
just to
is
get-
terrible. This is a terrible idea.
We want to make money, Clive.
As an investor, I'd say yes, because it's going that way.
It's good money, right?
Everything gets cancelled all the time now. You get one series and then that's it. Or, you know, everybody's got such short attention spans. Having a site
Why
that
not make
literally
money
tells
off of
you
it?
whether something is worth doing or not.
I
I
don't
mean,
care- like I
it's
said,
going to make
I
us
don't
all
care for the
evolve.
cancellation or anything like that. I don't care for any of it. If people on the internet want to go crazy over it, fair dues. I don't actually give a shit. I just want to make bank, bro.
Well, we're all lazy. Human beings are lazy, and if there is a site that tells us whether something is worth doing or not, then we're all gonna just evolve to have just one pointy finger, aren't we?
Yeah.
And just just
Might
big
as well make bank.
fat. It's gonna be like Wall-E, where we're all like fat, like in floaty chairs with just a machine telling us what's good and what's not. So if we can make money off that, fuck it. Let's do it, bro. Let's make
you in?
bank, bro. I'm in. I invest. Sell, sell, sell. Buy. Buy, buy, buy.
And there you go, Clive. That is making bank. We've just made bank, we have.
That is
Cha-ching.
maybe a good segment, but a terrible idea this week.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, at this small 30-person wedding in rural Dorset, Hot Omlette!
Whoa.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get sexual tonight? Let me introduce you to my band, Hot Omlette! Baby, let's get naked. Come on, everybody, come here, whoa. Can I just say the bride is looking tasty tonight? I wouldn't like to supple on those nerves, if you know what I mean. Now, this is my friend on the keyboard. Let's go. Oh, everybody get naked.
This is a wedding! What are you doing? No! Oh, don't get it out! Ooh.